Yes, indeed. The African Development Bank is leading the development of an Africa green mineral strategy in collaboration with other development partners. What this does is to help position Africa, given its large endowments of what we call green minerals, which can drive the energy transition, including cobalt, lithium, copper, nickel, manganese, and others. So we have these huge resources, but we need to have a coherent strategy to develop them, attract investments, create new markets, economic opportunities, and jobs. And this is exactly what we're doing with the Green Mineral Strategy, working with our partners in the African Union, UNDP, African Finance Corporation, and other organizations. And this strategy focuses on regional collaboration, focuses on identifying value chain opportunities, financing and de-risking, which can really leverage and tap into Africa's green mineral potentials. For us, this is key to the energy transition and for Africa to be a key player and not be marginalized in the future. We recognize that the transition is not automatic and that African countries need time, in fact, even more time, because we've seen the data and the statistics that Africa has been the least emitter of carbon over time. And so Africa should not be disadvantaged in meeting its energy and industrialization ambitions. So when we say just, we're thinking about the timing and the sequencing and looking at the impacts on people, communities, and jobs. It has to be human-driven and human-centered. And so this is why, even though we're supporting coal phase-outs, for instance, in South Africa, we're looking at also creating or phasing in green jobs, reskilling, upskilling, promoting renewable energies. And we see this holistic way as what is just and people-driven. Not just focusing on phasing out, but also phasing in technologies, new approaches, innovations, in order to find that balanced, sustainable future for Africa. The opportunities lie in creating value, investing in value chains. So instead of just exporting raw materials, investing in building factories, domestic processing plants. And there are many of these opportunities we see in the natural resources sector and in mining. And it's interesting, if you look at the most successful countries in Africa, such as Botswana, the reason why they're so successful is that they moved up the value chain beyond raw commodity exports to processing their diamonds. So we see unlocking value and jobs in investing in processing at the midstream and downstream elements of the value chain, working with the private sector, creating vehicles where you can attract investments, which supports local creation of jobs, local factories that can actually build a new and more resilient economy. And I think key to this is infrastructure. We estimate that Africa has an infrastructure financing gap of $68 to $108 billion a year, and this is huge. And to address this, there needs to be innovation. We need to look at how public and private sectors can work together, how you can really finance this type of large-scale, cross-border infrastructure projects at scale. And that's exactly what we're doing now at the African Development Bank.